Infernal Shrines. With me we have Claymore, Bwake, and Miss Mischief.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Technically, we're not playing, we're commentating. Potato.
Hard crowd.
Yeah.
Wow.
You weren't ready
yeah.
for this, Blank. You really weren't.
Mistakes have been made.
Okay. What are we thinking of a ban here? Probably Garrosh, I think.
Garrosh. First pick Garrosh.
Well, let's see who's playing. I mean, well, we don't even know the team. They don't have team names. I'm used to having team names and going, guys, we've got Team PA on the left.
If you look in
playing on blue side.
the HOTS chat, you'll be able to see who's on the list.
Yeah, but we don't know which side is. Whether
True.
I feel like Team 4 is on the left
Yes.
and Team 3 is on the right.
That is correct.
Yeah, I
Might be
believe so.
really on the blue team. Garrosh first ban.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it'll be Team 3 on the right, Team 4's on the left. Because Merlin and Stocky and that are on the right-hand side, red team.
But Merlin's
that's
on
okay.
Team 3.
yeah, but I
Exactly.
think it was the way that we put them in lobby when we set
Yeah.
up the teams in the
So
lobby.
they'll be on the red side.
Which is on the
Right,
right, which is what I said.
You weren't ready for this. I wasn't ready for
But
this.
clearly
We
not.
thought it was half ban as the second ban. Malfurion instant picked up though. Has anyone got any thoughts on the support changes?
I think they suck.
Yeah.
Bit of a massive nerf across the board.
Yeah. I mean, I've played a couple of support games lately since the patch. I haven't really noticed much. It was more just the damage from the wave clear that I noticed. It's quite hard to clear the wave fairly quickly as a support now.
I played a few games of Lucio last night. I didn't find that there was any real... and I played Lily yesterday as well. And I didn't really find it that much different to heal them. Except if you play Brawl, and then you just feel very
Yeah.
nerfed.
Well, the thing is, they didn't nerf the ultimates, so Uther is still going to be really strong. Rhaegar is still going to be strong with Ancestral, and
ETC.
so on.
He's becoming a very popular tank on in-house night.
Same with Sonya.
I wonder who picks Sonya.
So I'm thinking...
I have no idea who picked Sonya.
No idea. It's a mystery.
I think Pocket would have picked Sonya.
No, that'll be Merlin.
Really?
That will 100% be Merlin.
Because we're doing
She's,
a tournament now, so they're swapping. They've got the ability to swap now.
It's been a long
Yes,
time
that's
since we've
correct.
seen
So if they do
Tyrell.
want to swap, they can. Mm-hmm.
So
Got a
with
Kayle
the support nerf, is that just did they nerf the healing or is it damage output from a healer as well?
No, just I think they reduced all the heals by 0.1.
Yeah, the damage is by 5%, I believe.
Yeah. And a Sylvanas ban?
Well, Sylvanas is a really strong pickup on this map.
Hmm.
Um,
Can be
even
quite
if you're
sneaky.
losing every objective, when it comes to late game, you win one team fight, get that Punisher, and you can push the core from both forts, both fort and keep, push it all the way through, and they can't do anything.
Exactly.
Even then, you don't actually need to get the immortal in this case. You can turn around and just have
wipe
her
and
push
right in.
bottom
Follow
lane while the shrine's going up top.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I mean, easily push through bottom lane quickly.
Everyone loves a good split push.
I'm just hyped for the Tyrell. Haven't seen him in a while.
No, you don't see him much in.
I'm interested to see what they're going to do with him. I mean, having Tyrael as a tank means that they do possibly need to pick up a second tank, like a main tank, because he plays sort of that Sonya Bruiser role, not with the CC, but with the ability to do a lot of damage, get some shields up for his team, support them that way, and movement speed increase and stuff as well.
Yeah.
And when he hits 10, that sanctification is pretty impressive. Unless they opt to go for Judgment, which isn't a very heavily picked map in competitive. Picks skill in competitive.
I stand ready.
Got really good heals.
Yeah. Red team have a really nice lineup right now.
Yeah, especially
Solid
for the
front line.
burning in the getting the objective as well.
Yeah. I think they just need like a wave clearer, and maybe a specialist.
I shall do what I must.
Ooh,
So
double heal.
we'll double healer, but that means they need double tank as well. They can't solo tank with Tyrael. They've got no CC.
Maybe a bruiser. Mirrodin, potentially.
Yeah, Joanna would have been my first choice, but not with an Alexstrasza and Malfurion. I'm not 100% sure as to what their thoughts are going into this.
Yeah, they have a lot of range. They don't have a lot of
They've got almost no frontline. Tyrael doesn't even count as a frontline, really, with his inability to peel. The only real thing he's got going for him is the shields and move speed increase. They really need a tank. I'm thinking Joanna. Especially with Valor. Zul. Okay.
It's going to be quite tough for them.
I've
They
been
can't
mean.
really go Saint with this lineup just because no one's going to be there for the Saint. They're all going to be far away, dealing damage from far away. Unless it's like the objective where everyone's grouped up, it could save them.
Well, yeah, it depends on what they how they play. I mean, if you look at ETC Sonya, if they go for something like a leap mosh pit, now followed up with the Greymane, not Greymane, sorry, Junkrat exploding rocket, Sanctification will save them right that.
Yeah.
ETC get to slide in if Tyrael can get into his backline, drop that Sanct, and save them from the mosh. That could be pretty godly.
It would have been better to, because ETC was locked in so early, it would have been better to have a Joanna so they could avoid that mosh pit. She could have got out of it.
They do still have some interrupts. I mean, if he picks up...
I feel like with 2 supports with the tank, it is enough, but they just really have to focus on those 2, and Kael'thas and Zul really need to focus on just dealing the damage from the back line. Like, if the 2 healers are on Tyrael, in theory, they would be okay. But I just don't. I'm not too sure about this kind of single target heal for Malfurion. I guess we'll really see once the builds start coming out, because it really does depend on how they build these characters.
Malfurion's also had the first talent removed that increases his damage to minions and mercs, so his Moonfire no longer does that. Instead, it's been replaced with any target he Moonfires is revealed for a short time, and any of his auto attacks do 200% damage to the revealed target.
Prepare yourselves for battle.
Gonna be an interesting
Anyway,
game.
we are in the game. On the red side, we have Sporunge on that. What? Is that Sporunge on Sonya?
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting. Sporunge on Sonya, Stocky on the ETC, Coffee on Junkrat, the Fish on Lucio, and Merlin picking up that Valor.
Yeah.
Bwake?
Me? The blue team. We've got Dino Works on the Malfurion, I believe. Kael'thas, Pocket Bacon, Markamu on the Alexstrasza, Zul on the Obscene Dream, and Tyrell, BFG.
Little
Let's
bit
get
of
into
a
it.
poke. Oh, Sporunge stole it, so there was a swap.
Nice
Oh,
little slide in.
Bacon getting picked up. Yeah, nice dive in there from red team. They're just going hard because they
Yeah, they're
can.
gonna go on
They've
this
got a really good
BFG.
early game.
Yep. And they're going to
There's the
chase.
slide. There's the kill.
They've got a lot of chase with Lucio on their team, and with the amount of engage from the Sonya and ETC, they can do that.
Because of Lucio's global heal as well. So he can just heal all around him. He doesn't have to really focus on any one person as long as he's close.
Quick rotation down bottom onto Obscene.
Yeah.
He's dead. Easy.
Yeah, we can see Obscene Dream going down there early. Pocket Bacon, what has he taken as his first talent? Has he taken Flame Strike?
Yeah, convection.
Convection.
Yeah, he's got his convection stacks. He got a 1 or 2 off there, I believe.
Another quick rotation to mid. BFG gets
Yeah,
away.
you see red team are rotating really well. I'd like to see the fish stay with them, keep that rotation speed up instead of leaving 1 or 2 in the lane. If they're rotating as 4 with Lucio, then they're going to do a lot better.
And with the aggressiveness of red team, blue team might want to get the healer down instead of healer solo laning. And
Well, they have the ability that because they have 2 healers, they can sacrifice a healer to the solo lane. And out of the 2 healers, Malfurion would be the better one to do the solo lane. I just don't see that Malfurion is going to be that good against Sonya.
Another quick rotation down to Obscene just then. Another.
Yeah, in the meantime, while we were talking about Malfurion and Sonya, we've got a little bit of a we got a little bit of a pick off down the bottom there with Zul.
Caught it with my camera. So.
I was actually following them while we were talking about Malfurion. I was like, he's gonna die. We got to do
Objective
this.
is up. Red team.
I'd be interested to see how both these teams play around the objective. They've got a lot of poke with Bacon and the range that they have from blue team.
Convection. Going out.
Oh,
Six.
we've got Sporange going down low. There's a bit of a chase going on, but I think that he's going to be okay. But they have bullied red team off the objective. They've got him down pretty low. Sporange, if he goes in,
he's going back.
he could actually die to this.
That bomb.
Oh,
And he has.
BFG clean
And
it up.
that's 2. Junkrat down as well.
Red team does get the objective though.
They do, and the positive for blue team out of this, even though they lost the objective, is that now they've only got 3 members to deal with while they can burst this objective down. So they haven't got the ability really to send another player each lane to solo and soak it at the same time. They haven't got 5 to push hard mid with. Nice roots coming out on that Valor. Malfurion going a bit aggressive there to try to get some damage out.
He has 11 stacks on that convection quest.
Make that 12. I like the way that red team are playing here. They've got good solo lane presence with the Sonya, with the Junkrat. Realistically, the only decent solo laner on the side of blue team is that Zul.
And
he's
on
been
top
picked
of
a
that,
couple of times.
red team has Lucio with the speed boost. I mean, to move people from lane to lane to lane so quickly.
Red team just gonna pick up the siege game.
Yeah,
Push out.
I
And
just
the
saw
Bruiser game.
Malfurion's. Well, Malfurion's on their team, right? But he can give the team mana. So he's got his Innovate. That's his trait. Kalthas just then picked up the talent that for his D, that's his trait as well, where it gives him mana. So does he not have faith that his Malfurion's going to innovate him enough?
Beautiful concussion mine by the Junkrat right there, securing the kill on the Alexstrasza.
I
So
would
the
say
both
it's probably
of them-
less faith and a lot more about self-sufficiency. I can appreciate taking that pick. I'm a self-sufficient character build kind of person. So.
And the siege camp's taken out the wall in the middle.
Yeah, you're right. They did pick up that siege camp a little bit early, and it has done a little bit of work while they got that pick on the Alexstrasza in the middle. Another rotation down on Obscene Dream, though. What's going on there?
They've just taken out the wall on the top as well. They're trying to take out the fountain, so they can't use it during objective, just as objective spawns. So
Smart play there.
Yeah, very clever, and with the objective spawning top, that's going to be really helpful for red team to keep on top.
Yeah, no
Interesting
regeneration.
to note, they're also a full level ahead, so they're only 1 level away from getting their 10s. A couple of kills, and they pick up their heroics, and there's not much hope blue team have of coming back from that.
Kalthas still got his convection quest going. 13 stacks at the moment.
Yeah, it's still only 6 minutes in, so 13's pretty good at this point, especially against a team that a lot of the players there have played together a lot. If you look at, in the meantime, let's stop talking about that for a second. There's a team fight going on.
Hold up.
Wait
Wait a minute.
Double support, KT and Tyrael
The sustain is
getting
just really
a
good
lot
from
of
that.
damage.
getting a bit too deep. Ooh.
No, Tyrael's good. He's got his ability to use his sword to jump away. 10's being picked up by red team now. They will look in at moving in on the objective.
Oh, beautiful route there by the Malfurion.
Nice
Stopping that
route.
mosh pit coming in.
Also fantastic to get a couple of
Dinos
flank
might have
as
found
well.
himself in trouble. He's got cornered,
Yeah,
Out
he's
of his
down.
hand.
got separated.
Right now, as soon as red team started coming back in, as soon as they picked up 10, blue should have split off and let them get the objective completely for free. Maybe KT could have stayed and poked out a couple of stacks, perhaps.
Yeah,
But they
Kalos
really
just needs
need
one
to
more,
soak
and there it is. He gets his
There it
objective
is.
left. Well done. Now you can play a little bit more aggressive. Not worry about dying all the time.
Yeah. Top 40 is going to fall, and they are pushing in a little bit here. They're going to be a little bit more aggressive because they do have that talent tier advantage and the heroic talent tier advantage.
Yeah, they
mind
still
you.
have their ultimates too.
Yep, no
no
ultimates have been played yet.
So
Oh,
for
The
the
team should
Wrath
get
of
a 10,
Berserker.
Wrath.
which would
Yeah, Zul has been
Possibly.
working mid and bottom trying to get
Oh,
that 10
Merlin went down.
Bit of a late ultimate by the fish on Lucio, losing Merlin, but also blowing that sound barrier. That's a 70-second cooldown. So 4v5. If blue team are going to have any chance here, they need to look for a fight before Alice gets back on that Valor.
I think ETC was going for the bait and just left a little bit too long, which left Valor out to dry as well.
That is highly possible. I
Both
still
picking
think
up
that
the siege camp in the meantime.
yeah,
Fairly even at the same time.
if blue team want to do something, they know Junkrat's top. They need to start and try to fight a fight now. 4 of them rotating
Think
bottom
they're
onto that
moving
camp. If
now.
they can get a pick here, that could really set them up.
Yeah.
Now Furion's popped down a route. He could possibly go Twilight right now. There it is.
Work.
ETC goes down. Lucio's getting low. Judgment's been popped.
Oh,
And the
The
pick
scene's
is
popping
going
back
to
to steal the camp.
beautiful judgment by the BFG there.
so good.
Yeah, that was fantastic. We were talking about whether or not Judgment or Saint was going to be picked up. Judgment was the call, possibly due to that mosh fear.
They might get a Valor pick again.
Yeah.
They have no Lucio for that speed boost. She does have her stacks, but Malfurion's been dismounted.
Oh,
She's
There's a
the
lockdown by Zul.
And then the
Beautiful
road
rotation by the blue team
And,
there.
yeah.
Picking up another.
Good one to take as well right now, just before the objective comes up, and 13s have been picked up. I don't think that they should be resetting. I think they need to go straight onto this objective,
Yeah.
possibly look for another pick.
This is the first
Well, they
time
need it.
Athena's 5 to start off the objective as
Yeah.
well. So that's good for blue team. They haven't done that yet. Okay.
They really need this objective to get a bit of a comeback going.
Yeah, well, we do have a talent tier advantage for red as well, so they are 13. Alex Straza should, at the moment, I would have said she should have backed a little bit earlier, like as soon as the objective spawned, because she's got no mana. She's not going to be any use to them at all.
Gone top lane to push instead of going down
Yeah.
for objective.
Zul's
Knowing
gone
that
back
he's
to
top
defend.
lane means that they don't have anything to worry about with this objective though, which is good. No mosh to be feared.
Yep.
Alex Straza is going to soak mid and then hopefully back. They've got a 3-man push going bottom this objective. Let's see if they can make anything of it.
Wrath of the Berserker
Team
being used by
5.
Sonya to take down this Immortal. This Punisher,
Yeah, with
sorry.
Valor as well as Sonya, and even Junkrat, they can really put out some damage onto that Immortal. Get it down really quickly. Big 4-man rotation coming up to the mid lane here.
Yeah, they really don't want to.
Is not careful.
Go
She can
into
get
them.
out. She's ETC slide there.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like they're baiting.
Well,
There's
it's
a lot of
4v4
breakdowns
right now. I
happening
mean, they're on an even play.
But they've just gone up a level and they've just
Yep.
tanked. So
Obscene coming down to regroup.
Junk looked like he was, but he's decided to go up the top and push a bit.
Oh,
Again.
Twilight Dream was interrupted by that ETC knockback. Lucio's popped his ult a
Pocket.
little bit earlier than needed, probably, but
Pocket
Red
Bacon's
team-
also having to leave out of needing mana. And the
yeah, their entire
Malfurion.
team are low on mana.
Junkrat just poking at that building.
He might be in trouble there.
Yeah,
It's
blue
like
team
they're going
rotating
for
up.
one pick.
Judgment
outside
into
to
a
the
hilarious.
through the air!
Yeah,
Oh, someone
Does
please
get hit by the
clip that.
trait.
that was awesome. Oh, but
Oh, in the meantime, Val is
Alcatraz,
going in, get a massive kill on the Alexstrasza just before the
Beautiful pick
objective
up there.
spawns. Nice work, Merlin.
and they've got some lane pressure going because they've got Mercs at middle, Siege at middle, and they're just about to get the bottom Siege
Yeah.
as well. So
Gonna have a lot of lanes pushing for the red team.
Yeah, well, this is a really good position Red Team are in right now. Even though they've lost Junkrat,
Bottom's gonna push.
they've only got 10 seconds. Bottom has the camp that's able to push in on that fort.
And
They
the
can literally just leave that and it will push that fort down very easily. They can 5-man top. They've got 16 already. Blue team is still half a level away from 16.
blue
So
team's
picking
going
up these
for
camps.
objectives, and they're going camps.
Yeah, they can ignore the first part of the objective. It takes a while to get all those 40 skulls, all those 40 minions. And now with the massive wave they've got pushing mid, they can guarantee pretty much 2 forts if blue team decide to commit to this objective.
Which I
Well,
think they
middle
will.
fort's just about to go down.
There's the mosh pit.
Yep, Mosh Pit's there. Alexstrasza goes
Oh my
down,
lord.
KT goes down.
Had the rocket ride as well, I believe.
Yep, Tyrell's in trouble, he
Riptide,
goes down as well. And already,
Has been separated again, so they'll probably pick him off unless he's gonna half and
he
leave.
might be able to
Zul.
escape this. Zul's gonna die. Oh,
Destroyed a
That spear.
hero slain.
and that there is a 4-for-0 trade. Malfurion being the only one to survive, and they've got 1 fort out of it so far. Now they can pick up the rest of the minions for the objective.
Yeah.
Very well done by the red team.
And he can't even defend off the Merc, the siege camps, because ETC is guarding him. So he's not
Nice,
too
nice little
keen
Twilight Dream
around.
misclick there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Junkrat's taking out the bottom one.
Destroyed a fort.
Yep, so bottom fort's down as well. Now they've got 2 lanes that are pretty open. They can commit very heavily to this top lane when the objective spawns. They're intentionally leaving that last minion and Sonya there just to defend it. So they can pick up this camp.
Red team has summoned an arcane punisher.
Bottom lane is still pushing.
Yep.
They have
But-
one little merc camp left, one like soldier left, shooting away.
To push with the punishment, so it might be GG. 3-level
Well-
advantage as well.
What can blue team do here to stay in this? Not lose Tyrael that early. That
Yeah.
would be a start.
Yeah. Do have the
Then
Phoenix
be
going
careful
up.
with the jump because now without Tyrael, the next person to get jumped is probably going to be KT. Absolutely.
They might get a Merlin.
That timing.
Right.
No, couldn't even.
That's inevitable though.
Yeah.
They're looking for more kills and they're
Oh,
probably going to
no.
succeed.
Punisher going straight on the blue team. Now they're just gonna push for the GG.
Bit of the Riptire. And that's game down.
MVP.
Yeah, well played to the red team.
Yeah, very well played to the red team.
Yeah.
Very strong performance. Great rotations early game, as you were calling, Bwake. A lot of good early picks, especially the timing of their picks were fantastic. Just before objectives, in the last stage there, that last objective they picked up, they got both of those bottom 2 camps, let them push in, and could just go to the objective as 5, get a couple of picks, and they had free reign of that objective while the other camps pushed.
They kept a really good lane pressure on at objective time too.
Mm.
So and a 4
Oh.
level advantage by the end.
Claymore, MVP, what do you think?
Yeah, just looking at the stats now because I'm not really sure. I didn't see anyone that truly just stuck out, and that's not saying that that's not a bad thing.
Mm.
That means you've played really well together as teams.
Yeah, I agree.
Both
I don't see a
teams
standout.
together, but I don't. I mean, looking off of stats, like Pocket Bacon has 3 deaths, the most siege damage and hero damage on his team. It's
But then
tough.
you look at Junkrat, he's
Yeah.
got the most siege. He had really good map coverage, like he was just going between lanes and lanes and lanes. But if you look at his kills and assists, he seemed to be popping into the team fights to be around when the team fights were going on, because he's got 3 for 10.
Yeah.
So with 2 deaths, so he's, even though he had a strong map presence, he seemed to be getting back into the team fights in time, which is good. And his overall XP contribution is double to anybody else.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Junkrat was moving around the map, as you said, and getting a lot of value from that split pushing, his ability to solo lane and outpush anyone in his lane, as well as he was able to get to those team fights. He was there for 13 of Red Team's 16 kills.
Yeah.
And his jumping around, using his mines to displace himself, using his mines to displace the enemy team, getting those early picks. They were, I believe, Junkrat had a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
And I want to give MVP to Coffee. If anyone else is in green.
No, I agree.
I mean, not to mention, you're right. He did double everyone's XP. Look at that, 18,000 experience.
Yeah, and he didn't have that many deaths. And when the blue team were moving on him, he was using his explosion to jump the barriers to get away. So he's quite nifty as well.
Awesome. Then
So
we agree.
Coffee, MVP, congratulations.
Congrats.
We've had enough time to get ready.
Yeah. Tomb of the Spider Queen. Yay.
It's not in-house without Tomb of the Spider Queen.
It's my favorite map. Well,
It is one of them. That and Infernal Shrine, so I'm having a good night.
Mine is Dragonshire or Tomb of the Spider Queen. Then it's a good night.
I think I like them because they don't snowball too quickly. You've always got a chance to come back from it.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't like snowball maps where if you lose the first 2 objectives, it's really hard to get back.
Yeah, me too. I hate those.
You reckon they're going to ban something? They're taking
Probably Garrosh.
timer out.
Oh, a Croby ban. Not wasting their ban, they're gonna give the blue team the chance to ban Garrosh first. Or second, sorry. Very smart play of them. Red team doesn't waste their ban on what is it, like a known
The
pick?
permy pick.
Yeah, perma pick. That's what I was gonna say that, but I didn't think it was the right choice of word.
It'll
But
be
it is-
out.
it
It'll
is
be our
true,
choice
though.
of word. But a DPS straight off is not something you see all the time. It's usually a healer or a KT
Yeah,
very early.
Kel'Thuzad. He's a fun hero.
He is.
Hopefully they have someone that's really good at him. Otherwise it's gonna be hard. ETC and Genji. ETC a very common pick in in-house. Genji,
Yeah.
not so much. More of a niche pick.
You have to be quite good. It's like a tracer pick. If you get a good one,
Mm.
it's going to be really hard.
Yeah, you're
But-
gonna have a fun game if they're on your team.
Yeah. But ETC has been very, very popular over the last 3 weeks at least.
Yeah.
Every game, I think, I've seen one.
Yeah, pretty much. And I think last week when I did the 5 games, I'm pretty sure he was in nearly every single game. Same with Sonya. Those two picks are just massive in the Onyx guild.
What I'm not seeing recently is the Anub.
Yeah.
Anubarak. And
Well,
that was
maybe-
every
yeah.
game.
Yeah, they usually, back when Onyx wasn't in these in-houses, Anubarak would be like the first pick ban.
First pick ban
Yeah.
or tank.
Yeah, for the tank. Either as a ban or as a pick, just because they were just so good with that dampen magic talent. As most of the whatchamacallit, UA mages. So,
Yeah.
So,
So we've got a
common pick.
Sylvanas lock in and an Uther. So
And there's
that's
the Anubarak ban.
there's a ban.
Interesting. Ooh, they have a Sylvanas. Sylvanas and Uther? I like it.
They're
Sylvanas
getting
not... Oh, go ahead.
they're getting some good DPS in here, some good solo laning.
Yeah.
And a strong healer.
I don't really think Sylvanas is that needed on this map, but it can help a lot. Like you were saying earlier, you don't really like snowballing maps, but when you have a Sylvanas on your team on this map, it does snowball just a little bit.
Yeah.
If they're not too
And
careful.
we've seen a couple of Kel'Thuzards that have been really, really good. The way that they execute their combos are really good. I wouldn't be surprised if that would be Fish, who is an Onyx player.
Yeah.
You see that quite commonly picked in the Onyx teams. And a Lucio heal. He's getting selected quite a bit lately for his ability to group heal consistently.
Next 2 picks were blue. There it is again.
And the Sonya, your ETC Sonya combo.
I really love that skin. It's great. And then the Malfurion. Nice little combo they got there. The Mosh and the Root and the Leaper.
The Root. And then the Genji, if he with his.
Now they're just looking for one big DPS, maybe. Maybe we'll see a mage of some sort.
Well, Nazebo's out because Nazebo's usually a very strong pick on this map. So maybe an Az or even a Rag.
Yeah, I can see that. Maybe a Jaina
Yeah.
or Kel'Thuzad. Oh, not Kel'Thuzad.
Oh gosh, with the Malf Root and the ETC Mosh and the Jaina ring, that would just be
Yeah, it'd be great.
messy.
Or maybe we'll see a Junkrat on their side. I do believe the player from last game is on that side, on the red team. Oh, no Junkrat picked up there. Nice lineup they have, I think. They have a really solid front line in Murudim, but Uther can do kind of like a semi-front line, because he's quite buff with his heals. And same with Thrall. Thrall can build into a more defense kind of build and become kind of a semi-tank. But I don't think we'll see that here, because Murudan's quite enough. And there's the Kalthas. Exactly what I was thinking. The big mage, just to blow everything up. Oh, we have coffee on Kel'Thuzad.
yourselves. The battle begins.
Seems like we've lost Miss Mischief, so it'll be a solo cast from now.
Battle begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slay them all, heroes.
So looking towards that mid battle. Not much going on. Nice slide in there from the ETC. And Genji coming through. Ooh, nearly getting the kill. Beautiful heal by the Uther? Yeah, the Uther.
To my altar.
Thrall already gone down bottom. Soak the wave. Still back and forth damage coming towards both blue team and red team. Sonya rotating down the bottom for the 1v1, while everyone else rotates mid and top. Both teams doing their best to clear each way. Get as much XP as possible before the first hand in. Kael'thas going the convection quest. Currently on 8. Still the back and forth from the Sonya and the Thrall. Team fight coming up top lane. Beautiful dash by the Genji. And kills the Uther. Well done there. Both teams looking pretty even on the gem situation. 25 to the blue team, red 20. Kael'thas trying to get that Q off on the red team. Fairly even down bottom. Thrall and Sonya going at it. You know, top lane, huge fight happening. Not much damage though. Just back and forth, back and forth. Beautiful chain. Will help him get his base quest. For the kelp side. Beautiful root by the Malfurion. No follow-up, as the Genji had just dashed. Genji doing their best, just giving the damage, poking the damage to the red team. ETC looking for a slide, gets stunned by the Uther. Chain on the ETC by the Kel'Thuzad, slide in, and there's the dash by the Genji. Root comes down, no go, nothing gets picked up there. Rotating back down to mid. Nice slide out there to get away from the incoming gank. Meanwhile, bottom, still going at each other. Doing their best to stay alive. Sylvanas handing in 10. Blue and red team heading to the top lane. Once again to soak that wave. Beautiful stun on that Genji. Genji dashes away, gets more damage on that Kel'Thuzad. Root goes down. Convection. Bye bye. He has 12 stacks on that convection. Getting close. Sonya running low on HP there. Just tapping the top up. Fairly even race down here. Missed the kill middle, I'm sorry. Goes to the Genji, probably from a dash. Rotation down to bot lane. Gets nothing out of it. And first hand in goes to the blue team. Beautiful Q by the Kathas then, picking up 4 more for his convection quest. He's sitting at 17. A lot of damage coming out on that blue team. Kathas doing work. Looks like they're just gonna try and push mid. Beautiful route on that Murudan. Hops away out of danger. Beautiful stun on that Genji. Ooh, dashes away. Just gets free. Red team rotating top just to defend that spider. Be fairly easy with the Sylvanas, which will disable the minions from moving. 2v1 now, 4v1 that bottom. Convection quest completed by the Kael'thas. Doesn't have to worry about dying now. Red team deciding to hand in, gets stopped by the root by the Malfurion. Red team grouping up. Thrall still down bottom, same with Sonya. Once again, just back and forth damage coming between the two teams. Root goes down, doesn't hit. Red team has handed in. Gets the next spider queen. Blue team does have the heroic ability. We got Mosh Pit, Phoenix, Leap, Dragon Blade, and the Twilight Dream. Beautiful route on that Murudan. Follow up by the slide and the Kael'thas bombs. Okay. Thrall picking up the level 10 soak for the red team. A lot of damage coming out on that Thrall. Gets leaped on, but Sonya has not much health. Silence comes out by the Sylvanas. Hits 2 of the blue team. Doesn't kill any. Thrall going deep, trying to get that kill on Sonya. Sonya just running away. Blue team has rotated down. 4v5 here. The Dragon Blade goes out. Mosh Pit comes down. Nothing to come through and hit with that. Unfortunate. Would have been great if the team followed up with that. Kael'thas going down to the Kael'thas. Genji with the dash, almost getting that Murudan. Great fight there for the blue team. Whilst they did take a lot of damage, they did get the pick on the Kael'thas. Sonya choosing to get the siege camp bottom will help their bottom push. Blue team has handed in. Slide comes in on the Uther. A lot of damage going out there from the bombs from Pocket Bacon. Tried not to spread it, but did. Sonya comes in with the spin of Win. Oh, but gets taken down by the stun. Unfortunate. Phoenix goes out, don't know why. Good zoning tool, I guess. Red team just defending mid for now.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Blue team picking up that bottom castle. Thrall just running away. He could die here. Genji is body blocking him. Thrall having to use Thunder just to get away. 63 seconds left on the cooldown for that. Both choosing to recall away. Meanwhile again, back and forth damage coming through middle. Red team really needs to go back. Clear this spider from pushing. It will pick up the 2 mini towers and the gate.
Gather gems if you wish to be spared.
Beautiful route on that Kel'Thuzad middle. Picks up that kill.
Metal spider.
Red team picking up this bruiser camp.
Deliver the gems of
Blue team rotating top. Are they thinking about boss? It looks like they are. I think red team does know. They would have seen the last stragglers walk through. They don't see anyone on the map. Groot comes down on the Thrall. Flamethrower. My lord. There's so much damage. Phoenix goes out to zone them out. Blue team does pick up the boss. A lot of damage coming out. Oh my god. Sadly, both ETC and Genji fall. Ruiden very low. Will go down to the Malfurion. Malfurion putting up a good fight, but it does end up falling to the rest of the red team. Team wipe to the blue.
blue team has destroyed a fort.
Sylvanas just slowly chipping away at that boss. Red team just gonna look to push down this middle castle. And Thrall heading bottom just to clear the wave and get some more soak.
Red team has destroyed.
Slide goes in on the Uther, but I think he'll be fine as his team is rotating towards him.
Well done, red team. My power is yours.
Blue team has regrouped. Red team still needing to regroup. Red team does get the hand in for the spiders. This will help them get a big push to the next couple of castles. A lot of damage coming out onto that Muradin. Does survive. Ultimates are up. They are looking for a fight here. Muradin goes in, uses Avatar. ETC looking for the moss but doesn't get it. Gets stunned out of it. Genji looking for something to play with. But the Thrall just zones him out. Red team are just going to push with the Sylvanas. ETC jumps over the gate, stunned, and the silence coming through from Sylvanas. A lot of damage from ETC, from Kel'Thuz, sorry. Kel'Thuz bomb spreading between both Muradin and Sylvanas, getting the kill. Red team moving bottom. Looks like they're just going to easily take this two mini towers in the gate. Maybe even the Kel'Thuz easily clears that wave.
Face my wrath.
Blue team are looking for something. There are 47 gems on that thrall. Chain comes out from the Kel'Thuzad side, and ultimate, killing both of the blue team. That burst was insane. Genji looking for that Kel'Thuzad, runs away. Oh, that chain! Very nice. Will this get the kill? It does. Sundering comes out and kills the Genji. Muradin looking for that Kael'thas. Gets the stun. Leap. Yeah, he's easily gonna get that. Beautiful stun coming from Muradin again. ETC's just gonna get away. He's too fat. I'm sorry, he's just too fat. No fat shaming here though. Savannah's coming to help the team push this bottom tower. Red team just choosing to take that fort and running away. Looks like they're going to pick up this bruiser camp as well. I think ETC knows? Yeah, they definitely know. They want to go in. Leap comes in from the Sonya. Chain comes through and there's the ultimate from the Kel'Thuzad side. Beautiful combo right there. Saving his team from death. Potential death. Yep. Oh, Huron is correct. Deleted. Savannah is just going to push this mid down with the help of the Merc camp. And they might just take this core. 3 of the blue team members are down, so there's not much to defend. Wailing away. Phoenix does come out to help zone. Beautiful combo from both Muradin and the Thrall to lock down that kill first. Genji under attack. They are going for that kill and they get it. Yeah, that was hilarious. Oh my god. GG, well played to the red team. Well done, red team. MVP. I'm just gonna have to go with that Kel'Thuzad combos. He nailed many of them, securing many kills with them as well. Only has 5 kills total to his name, but the late game he did get full kills with the ultimate combo. Definitely helped turn the tables in the end. So congrats to Coffee. Let's get the ball rolling.
Yep.
Sky Temple. Now that we have Miss Mischief back.
Yes, sorry about that.
Let's have a funner cast, because solo casting is really hard.
If it's any consolation, I was trying to find it on my phone and watch it off my Wi-Fi while I had no NBN.
Ooh, Dahaka ban. Good idea, they don't waste the Garrosh ban. So they're hoping that the red team either bans him or they get the plan. And it's a ban. First pick. Who do we think?
I reckon they'll lock in a bruiser or a tank. Maybe ETC? Or...
We could see another Sonya here. That Sporange is on
the team
side.
Abatha.
That's a first in a while. We haven't seen an Abatha picked in-house in a while. I actually don't remember when the last Abatha was picked on an in-house.
It would be so much easier if we could see the team names when doing the commentary.
Well, if you have the list, Team 5 is blue, I believe.
I stand.
And Team 6 is red.
Let's save
A Valor and a Morales.
Next 2 picks. We'll probably see the Bruiser or the tank pick and the...
Victory for the
Oh, 2 specialists. Are they going all specialists this game?
Well, if that's the 2 Masters and the Onyx players, they might be trying to show their muscle.
As you do.
Just to taunt. They're definitely not going double tank or double heals.
Yeah.
Red team's probably like, whoa. We don't see Asmodon too much either.
No, we do not.
In-house. Oh, are they going to miss the ban? Are they going to throw the ban? Raker?
Solid ban. Has the
Yes.
Ancestral. Falstad ban. Interesting bans coming out tonight.
Yeah, you don't see Felstead getting picked very much either. He's not like a character you would see frequently, like a Sylvanas or Eugenas or... Double pick for red team.
I just realized I had the wrong scene open on my stream. So sorry everyone watching the either the video on YouTube or on my stream. Did not realize. It did not show the draft. My bad.
Please let it be feature rated to the YouTube that you were popping. Oh, double tank.
Oh no, I have
So an
a
ETC and a Zaya.
I have a Unreal Aussies like splash screen, like desktop image.
Ah.
That was like the
Oh,
in
you
between game.
picked it. 5 specialists.
Awesome.
No heals,
I'm excited to see
okay.
that. Well, Abathur does heal if they choose the
But-
right talent.
It's quite peculiar because hatting. Do you reckon she's gonna go the mines
Oh yeah, true.
build or the locust build? Because it's not really a hat build kind of map.
We might see a pushing Abathur with the locust, but the mines could work as well. There's a lot of little corridors that people walk down, and putting mines down there will stop them from rotating quicker.
Because of the no heals and the no tank, do you think they're gonna forgo temples and just push?
They potentially could. A few of them do have high HP pool, like Asmodan.
Asmo has the second highest HP pool in the game, doesn't it?
Yeah, so he could tank for the team potentially. I don't think he'll be as effective as a like actual tank.
If he picks his self-heal on level 4 pick when his laser beam heals as well. Sorry,
Yeah.
I will learn the names of the actual...
Yeah, I don't know the
skills.
names either. I just go, this
Yeah,
is done. Or that
I feel
ability.
so inferior when we play, when you combinate with Ag and Knackered and even Blank, and they just know the names of the skills.
I
So
can't
it does
remember
look
them.
like Asmodan is going laser build.
Looks like Abathur's doing the mines.
The nest,
Yeah, toxic
the
nest.
mines, that's what they're called, nest.
5, 4.
Should be interesting, Coffee says.
Yes.
Go fight. Do what
They're all going top, being very sneaky. Red team doesn't know. They haven't snuffed it out yet.
And that's going to be a good solid push.
Yeah.
Sylvanas will paralyze them, disable them.
Red team is rotating.
Yep, they're coming up, so And then Gazlo's going down the bottom.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to get away with this. Good job, blue team. Very sneaky.
And they took out one of the walls tower. I'm quite surprised that I would have thought it would have been Magical Gnome, Fish, Obscene, AC the Man, and Coffee that went to the funny build. But it wasn't.
The Sylvanas just got away from a very large amount of damage. I think they had like 20 HP just before. Very lucky with that haunting wave escape.
Asmo might not get away from Coffee. He looks like he's gonna
Ooh, just gets away.
time.
Looks like Junkrat ran out of ammo on his cannon.
But no one's watching Gaz down the bottom, so he's doing a solid. So it looks like out of all 3 walls on red team, they have got one down, but they've lost the whole wall on top because they were not really able to contest those temples. So red team's got 2 temples, and they've caught back all that level advantage as well. So now red team's pushing ahead just slightly on the levels.
Yeah, it seems they've traded.
But blue team look like they're going to just push bottom and take out that whole bottom tower.
Yeah, but blue team and red team have traded towers here.
Yeah.
Coffee running away for his life.
Yeah.
Don't have much lockdown on the blue team. Red team continuing to push top with the help of Morales on the Vala.
Yeah.
The amount of heals that Morales can put out is very high. Has helped the Vala stay alive due to the tower shot.
Morales is saying, let's get these camps. And Vala's like, nope, I'm going to take out their wall. Oh, okay then. Let's do that.
Mercs are pushing bottom. Obscene trying to defend that wave. Sylvanas picking up the siege
Sylvanas
camp.
is trying to hit it again.
Easily picked up. Fairly fast-paced game so far, with the amount of towers being taken. Zagara going to pick up this bruiser camp.
Yeah, I guess their lane pressure is going to be their big thing. If they can start to get all the camps, if they get both the siege camp and the bruiser camps, then they're going to probably have a little bit better chance on getting the temple objectives.
Yeah, the red team choosing to pick up this bruiser camp to help push the top away and defend blue team's bruiser camp coming through. Bottom shrine should be coming up soon. I think it's 4:30 or 4:10. There you go.
They may engage here as 4.
Zagara coming in, yeah.
Oh, Gazlo looking a little bit low.
Charging up that laser beam. Got power. Doesn't get much out of it.
Oh, slide. Will Gazlo get out? No.
Barlow getting that kill, very nice. Obscene very low, running for his life, trying to get a heal from Morales. Heal me, Morales.
Oh, I'll put my own bubble on.
Junkrat pushing mid.
They're going to go down and try and see if they can take out Coffee.
Yeah, they definitely have a chance to.
He's quite good on Junkrat though, so he may flick himself across the wall.
If he does go up the right mine, gets away. Oh, the haunting wave!
They got him.
Great job, blue team.
So red team have decided that they're going to just keep pushing top, and Gaz is trying
His
to
hardest.
defend it off.
He's trying his best, okay.
Yeah. 3v1.
Vala does do a lot of damage. She's going deep for it and gets that kill.
Especially with that beam heal of Morales.
Just heals through anything, does it? Doesn't it?
ETC is just killing time, hoping his teammates will come down.
Yeah.
But-
Red team does have ultimates now. They can look for some kills.
And they're still quite happy to keep pushing out that top.
Yeah. I feel like this could be the safer play to do, just to get the keeps themselves. Try and out-push the specialists themselves.
Yeah.
If Gravitron Surge comes out, will they have a follow-up of that? Here comes the Stim Drone on Vala, doing a lot of damage on that Asmodee. She's gonna get that.
Yep. She's gonna get him. Yeah.
There's the, what is that called?
Laser again.
Grabber Bomb from the,
Oh. Okay. So both of them have got ultimates.
yeah. Savannah's picking up the Wailing Arrow. Oh, a lot of damage coming out onto that Vala.
Coffee's picking off Zagara's pods. So
Abatha's clone on Zagara
Vala.
doing work on that Zarya.
Vala might not make it out of this, except
Just
Abath's
gets out.
clone just died, so Zagara's in a little bit of strife.
Oh yeah.
4v1.
Just a little bit of strife. Bruiser Camp is up in 30 seconds. It's a bit too long for them to take it, I think, unless they just keep pushing top lane. Savannah's going on,
Savannah's
yeah,
trying to take out Junkrat again.
trying to, but I don't think she will.
I wonder if she can use that Wailing Arrows again to...
Yeah, I definitely could. It could probably get the kill as well. With silence him from using his concussive mine to get away.
A lot of action up top. They're really keen to take out this top tower.
Yeah, they really want it. 2v4 here.
Sylvanas is trying to get this siege camp before objective.
Stimdrone comes out on the bar.
Oh, Zagara's gone down, taken out again.
There's the Grabber Bomb combo.
Another.
Oh, is Vala gonna live? Yeah.
Vala.
This Morales is doing work.
Yep.
Ooh, 2 heroes have died. I missed both of those. It seems like
Oh, that
Junkrat
was-
and the fort got them. Oh, and Junkrat going down too. I'm sorry that I missed that, viewers. Bottom is pushing hard with 2 Merc camps. Probably just going to easily clean that up though.
Zagara just interrupted their halving in the bushes. So
Very sneaky. They're definitely looking for that
that
kill
engage.
potential. Yeah.
Big-
Hopefully Gazlo sees this and charges his laser to slow the ETC.
So Vala's come back in.
A lot of damage
So
on that
she'll
Zia.
do-
It goes down from the tower protectors, the temple protectors, I should say.
And Gazlo looks like he's in a little bit of trouble. No, they're just happy to get objective.
Just gets away. Asmodan in deep territory.
Do you think he's just going to go and try and take out the tower?
Yeah, he
So
is.
they're
Using his ultimate on it, and now he's just going to laser beam it to death. Red team, I think, has noticed.
But Abatha's just been found and taken out by Vala.
have stolen enough of my
Good job, Vala.
And I think Asmodan has got himself in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
Up.
Just a little bit of trouble. He will die for this, but he does get the fort for it.
He does have HP, but
Using his laser
he
beam to
doesn't
try and
have
stay
the-
alive. Red team just gonna try and get this boss. It looks like they will because 2 of the blue team are down.
he probably would have been better trying to have his laser on one of the enemy, which would have picked up his movement speed.
Yeah.
Because he did spec that, but red team's just got the boss.
And they're looking to get this siege camp as well to help with the boss's push. Abatha back alive, pushing top with the Locust.
Blue team are a bit scattered at the moment.
Yeah,
Where red team are
they really need to start
Staying
thinking about
together.
coming together.
They were doing quite well early game when they were doing the stack of 4, but then they, with that red push, they seem to have separated a bit. So it
Asmodean
looks
going
like
on the
Asmodean's
Morale.
going
Yeah.
from the Morales.
I think he will get that. The laser does do a lot of damage. Movement speed does help. Good job.
Now hopefully he doesn't get him self-blocked in between the ETC and the Zara.
The Gazlo and Zagara do go down there while we were watching that Asmo on the Morales. Asmodean will be going down here as well. 3v1. Not much you can do there.
So now Sylvanas is either going to try... No, just going to clear the lanes, push back
Yeah.
a bit.
Stop me if you've heard this one before.
My magic flows through the temples. Guardians, do not let these mortals approach them.
They've got... Red team's got a 2-level advantage. They've got the same amount of towers out, so... Oh, 4 kills to 12 kills, so...
Yeah, not looking good for the blue team. They have found out there's Gazlo here. They are rotating to him. Asmodean coming down. Nice
4,
because of mine.
nice Junkrat.
Sun comes out, doesn't get saved.
Sylvanas thought, oh, I might help, but no, that's going to get me killed.
Yeah, haunting wave to save the day.
Zagara hopped in her pod, and she was out of there too.
Savannah's just recalling right in the middle of the lane.
Well, now
Does get
Asmo
caught out.
to his beam. Zagara's going back to defend the top merc. The bruises.
Savannah's finally taken out
Off
by
the
the red team.
floor.
The merc camp. Let's just call that. Always forget to. Bottom lane is pushing. There's a catapult there to help with the lane.
Asmodean's up the top, trying
Double
to...
Asmodean action happening here.
Yep.
Violet coming in to try and push them away.
He may get trapped here. They're
Yeah.
coming in
Here
behind.
comes Riptide. A lot of damage coming out from
Oh,
that Riptide.
and Valor got taken out. That
He will
I'm
die
gonna go
from this
down.
thing.
I will go take someone at least.
Gazlo picking up.
So
the pace.
Zagara might find himself in trouble.
Mm. Bruiser camp has come available for the blue team to take. I've seen spots it out.
Just waiting there. They haven't noticed him.
3v3. Silence comes out by the Savannah.
Will
Here
they
comes
get
the grabber
Morales?
There's the
Oh,
combo.
oh, very nice. Savannah comes in from behind. She
Yeah,
might
good
give
job.
herself a Zarya pick as well.
Oh, the shield saving obscene dream from the Savannah's attack.
AC the man got out of there.
Blue team feeling
So
disappointed
Savannah's
there.
going back to the Bruiser camp because there was only one left, so that was a quick pick.
Guardians,
But Zagara's going up to top objective.
approach them.
So they really need to get these temples
Yeah.
because
That's their plan now anyway. Gazlo's set up his turrets already. And we'll continue to set up some more turrets.
Zagara's got her escape pod at the back.
Yeah.
So if they come up, but
Well thought
Gaz
out.
is probably going to be the one who
Yeah.
gets picked off here.
Double Gazlo action for the Abatha clone coming out on bottom. He does get away.
ETC was haunting the boss. So I wouldn't be surprised if they leave the objective and go and try and get a boss while the objectives are up.
Yeah,
Because
they
he was
could.
kind of standing there. No, he's halving.
Yeah, because blue
He
team is
wants
coming
to
in
try
up top. Blue team does secure that fort.
and they have started the boss. So Zarya and Bella gonna try and get the boss. Morales is gonna come down and try and give some heals that is much needed.
There's
But-
Gara sneakily taking that siege camp under the nose of the red team. Red team will take this boss though. Guys are
Maybe.
trying their best to get it.
He got Morales, but just not quick enough.
Boss coming out for the red team. Laser is
Asmo's
going
gonna
out.
try and get Bella again.
Gravitron
Ooh.
Surge does trap him. And there's the concussive mine to secure the kill. Abatha helping the bottom push.
Zagara's been trapped.
Zagara going down.
So
Trapped by the
Sylvanas
ETC.
got a. But you look at the core.
Yeah.
The blue team's siege camp is on the core. So no one's. Oh, Junkrat's actually half, so he's come back. He's noticed, so they haven't got the shields down. So it'll just be a race for the push. Obscene's very low on
Oh, a
health.
lot of damage coming out from the Vala onto the Sylvanas. This is red team's chance that they GG.
Yeah.
Obscene Dream very low on health. We'll stay for the team though.
Yep. Is Skazlo gonna try and successfully push him back?
Yeah.
Good work.
With the help from the Abatha clone, has definitely saved his team from the early GG. I say early, but it's 18 minutes in, but it feels early.
Ooh, a unusual comp against a very traditional comp. It's been a very fair map. Either or. Red have had a lot more kills, but
The objective is just gonna
Coffee
kill this.
is just so close.
There's the GG from the objective.
And look at Coffee's health. He has got the slither of life.
Okay,
Very
MVP. What do you think?
I like the Valor Morales combo. They Junkrat again, great map overall, great XP contribution. He's just a very effective soloer, and he's at that level. He is a master, so he's
Yeah.
at that level where he can do his own thing and come back and help his team. But I think the thing that saved that team was Valor and Morales. They just kept doing.
I agree.
They pushed a lane. So I would either go Valor or Junkrat. So both of them did an amazing job. And
Yeah.
again, heals keeps them alive, and heals are always don't get enough credit. But Valor, 12 kills.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Vala in my opinion, just because I saw so much damage coming out of that Vala and really nice plays, securing some really cool kills for the red team.
Yeah.
So I'm 19 for MVP on this game. Vala, Magical Gnome, well done.
Good work.
Yeah, good work.
Let's go up and give them the good news.
Yeah. Braxus Holdout. Welcome back to In-House Night. first ban. What are we looking at? Archives.
Oh, hey, Bwake. Since you forgot to introduce me, but that's all good. First band Gorish. These people just don't like Gorish, let's be honest here. We've got to wait for them to load in as well. Let's get started.
Yeah.
We're going to have Junkrat. I think they're a bit sick of people spamming Junkrat grenades around.
Yeah, pretty much. I've had a Junkrat in every one of my games tonight.
Did he get a recent buff or anything? Or
No, just a master player playing it.
of course.
And there's the Garrosh
And
ban.
there's safe Gorish.
Okay, first pick. We'll probably see a tank, maybe. Who was on that team? I don't know. We'll probably see a first pick tank, maybe. Maybe.
I think it'll be a main pick, you know. They could get a Faust or something big that's solid for the map, just straight away. Block the team from getting it.
Sonya, maybe. Sonya's a good solo laner.
Sonya, yeah, it's the only thing.
Yeah, there's
Right.
Lava Wave. Good way to clear the Zergling as they come towards your gate.
Actually, I reckon he should go the other ulti. I think the one the Rag plays we gave MVP to, I think, a couple of weeks ago, or last week. He took over one of the keeps. He swiped them with a bash into his ulti on the floor, absolutely decimated the team.
Yeah, we can see it. Depends on how the game plays out, I guess. ETC first pick for the red team. That's a common sign I've seen tonight and last week.
Let's save some lives.
And Morales. Had a Morales last game as well.
Ready for adventure.
Pick up the Lily on the blue team. And what else are they thinking? Probably pick up a tank at this point. Or Bruiser.
I reckon it would take up a Bruiser. Could pick up maybe a Mirrodin or something. They go for good end.
So they've locked in their DPS for the game. We may see another, and we might not. We have Ragnaros probably solo laning for that team. As we did see, I think it was last week, Ragnaros destroying the Sonya top lane multiple times.
It's up to if the red team wants to dual lane up top. Because Gul'dan's not that actually good at wave. He's got good wave clip, but he's going to be really close to the waves down bottom. So you could probably get away with a 3-person double up.
Banning. What do you think they're going to ban? Maybe a global? Dahaka ban? They haven't picked their tank yet, so Dahaka could be a good ban here. Quick rotation between top and bottom.
I mean, yeah, the Haka would be a good ban here. Block the utility of going around, initiating, helping Rag get a kill up top.
Leaving it to the last minute here. Hopefully they pick something.
They'll probably pick some of the big stun. They just don't want EDC's ulti to break. And they will do that
right.
for you.
How's
They
that?
want the mosh pit to go off, and currently on their team, Gul'dan Fear is most likely, I think, and maybe if Rag goes the smash ulti. Is it Sulfurous Smash? Or is
Correct. Sulfurous Smash.
Or is that the Q?
No, that's the ultimate. Blue banning, thinking of Genji.
Genji is safe pick. Genji can absolutely decimate a Lily, Gul'dan. He doesn't actually mind blinds as much because generally he'll be going the sword build. And generally that doesn't even worry about blinds.
Yeah, we did have a Genji earlier tonight. Played very well, got some nice picks for his team.
Johanna,
Played that.
solid front line. He'll help Gul'dan. He can even get close to Gul'dan and still prevent them from attacking.
Yeah,
with
finally picking
blind.
their tank as well. Are they thinking about double tanking or tanking a bruiser?
I reckon. It sounds silly, but I reckon they need more setup on the blue team. They need something extra to help the Johanna, help the Gul'dan Fear, because that's currently the only two things to get them into a fight.
We could see
That's
Arthas
short
here.
range.
Arthas can get that route off or use the Sindru Kosa to set up a combo of swords. Sonya
they
would
got
be a
the
good
damage.
pickup as well here.
The Sonya jump could help them, the leap. That's right, but they need that little extra. Even maybe getting Azul, Savannah's Wailing Arrow, something to help them in that team fight, because currently they just don't have that. They just need that little extra just to finish all the team lineup.
And there's a variant.
Variant. So there you go. You got the taunt from Variant, or you got a quick split blades to destroy someone. Yeah, that's your initiation. That's another way into the fight.
So Red Team
Something
does
that
have
they
the
missed,
Tracer
they picked
and the
up.
Malthael as their DPS. Pretty good so far, I think. If the Tracer can get some picks, they can increase their damage with that talent. Sorry. Just needing something else. There's a Grey Mane. So they do pick an auto attacks into the blind of the Lily and the Joanna.
It sounds
risky.
silly, but I look at Red's team's lineup. They're heavily relying on ETC. They're heavily relying on the other team to split. The other
thing
team
is, they may be heavily relying on ETC, but Greymane can easily solo kill someone by themselves, and so can Tracer. It just depends on positioning of the blue team.
I 100% agree with that.
Team fight oriented comps like between the two. Yes, ETC. They're definitely looking for ETC to get in there and make some opportunities for the red team.
The problem is that this brackets holdout is over two main objectives, and if you get the blue team to split, you'll win the fights. If you don't, you're less likely going to win the fight. So I reckon if red team wanted to do that sort of line, they could have gone for a split pusher to force the person to go up top lane always, like they probably will with frag. But if you brought that second person, get a free kill of Sylvanas, push a lane, don't have to worry about doing the objectives because you're just holding one up top. This one, they're just purely hoping to get those split kills. And Mouth is not exactly that great in those first couple of levels. He's a bit iffy, so they've got to cover over that level phase.
We're about to begin. No, wait! Don't leave me here with the Zerg!
Systems online in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
So it looks like the solo lane is Malthael and Ragnaros go on top, while the rest of the teams are going bottom for the clash. Slide comes in, gets a lot of damage on that Gul'dan. He gets body blocked by that variant. Unfortunate.
Top, both of them are sort of baiting each other. They're just walking around, getting a couple hits and splitting off.
Another good slide. Body blocking the team out. And they're going to get that kill on the Lily. Nice. And there's the pulse bomb on the Joanna.
The problem with the Johanna of that front line, he's still bringing them back into the targets. You notice that Lily was stuck between 3 of their targets and Johanna at the bridge, like he couldn't get out. Again, good blocking block on ETC.
A lot of damage coming out of that Gul'dan though. He did go for the corruption quest, has 7 out of 40. Joanna getting body blocks once again. Lumiere doing a great job body blocking the enemy team out of their home.
Something interesting, if you want to look at this lineup, you can look at Morales. He's a massive good healer from level 1, the get-go. Like, that ETC is jumping those gates and getting the brunt of all those towers for the team.
They are running low on energy, so they can't really do that again, although the towers are out of ammo.
It doesn't matter as much because Mouse is getting some free XP up top, and top is going to lose a full lane of XP just there. So they're going to come into this 1 level short, and red team's going to start with a level 4. They've got the lead, now all they have to do is just maintain it. They're getting a pickup on Lily, and that's a dead target.
Hero slain.
Blue team did send 2 people top to deal with the Malthael, but they're not having a good time up there.
It looks like they're still lacking that DPS in the fight, because Varian's not that great at like level, like those first couple levels going into 10. He doesn't
Another
give
beautiful
the
slide
brunt.
by the Lumiere on the Varian, securing the kill for this team.
Mouth is soloing these two up here. He's going to potentially get a kill on this Johanna if he keeps following. Getting his couple of hits, maintaining
Doing a
it.
great job. Well done.
Gul'dan is getting absolutely destroyed.
Potentially going to get the Miss Mischief, and he does with the poison. Red team just going to take this fort.
Look, they understand the objective is important, but they can get a free keep. It's the same thing. It's better off.
No one hasn't even captured bottom lane, that's the thing.
Yeah. I mean, what's the point? You still got to go up top, so there's still a chance. They had Lily even coming down to potentially go. They could have used it as a bait.
Varian looking to get that kill on Malthael. But the self-sustain from Malthael was just winning. Gets another kill.
Again, that Varian just missed out on that level 4. He only just got it. He missed the immune 24/7. Again, Johanna's just getting bested. Look at that awesome grenade pushing Johanna back. They're just getting absolutely destroyed. All red team has to do is just sustain and push them away.
Is on I think 17 stacks for corruption at the moment. Nearly there.
It's getting to the phase we've got a 3-level lead here. They need to target the same people. Mistress is what just not even attacking.
Another
It's just
beautiful
got to
body
attack a
block by Lumiere
target.
there.
If you know you're gonna die, just kill someone. Just go for the
Like
kill.
this
Go
Johanna
get them.
might go down here. We might see another slide in here. Nope, they're backing off. Malthael taking that mercenary camp here. Stealing it underneath the blue team's nose. Red team does get the objective. And there's no fort to defend it. Red team charging ahead.
Red team's hoping.
Lily's incredibly out of position here. Don't think
They're
the
just
red
like,
team
hope for
even
those
noticed
grenades
it.
to come in and waste those bullets, and they are. There you go, a couple bullets wasted them.
Red team, Lily gonna die here. Red team just gonna keep pushing and pushing. Ragnaros might fall to the Malthael here. And there it is.
Hero slain. Hero slain.
And so far, red team's gonna probably get this bottom keep. They're just
Yeah,
gonna take
huge
their time.
snowball from the red team here. Pulse bomb goes off and does get that kill. Objective is the Zerglings are still pushing. They have not been taken down yet. Bit of BM by Hubris there.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
And I know you.
Blue team's core is under attack.
Here comes the stim drone on Greymane. Looking to get that kill on that Johanna. They're getting real deep.
And then it's getting up to the stage now that
Stage
kill
dive, slide,
free
slide.
XP.
Ooh, ETC!
Gave almost half a level, actually gave more than half a level to the blue team. From that one
Does
dash.
save the Greymane and the Tracer though. Tracer just getting away from that corruption.
Red team's just delaying down here, just to top pushing in, and they got that top kick.
Malthael has come down to help his team out. Ultimate does go out. Doing a lot of damage there.
Core is under attack.
He's going to get a bit out of position here. And nope. Morales healing him back up. Hoping to go back in.
Hero slain.
ETC coming back to regroup with his team. Top is getting pushed by a mercenary camp. They're looking to end the game here.
Is under attack.
Nice slide on that Lily. And she's gone. Looks like they're just gonna go for the GG push. Blue team don't know what to do right now.
It's a
Hoping to
4
get
level
something.
lead. They need to focus on the same target.
Yeah, they don't
Get
have their ultimates yet. They do get the pick up on the Grey Mage. Joanna going in deep, trying to get something. Corruption comes out and gets that Malthael.
Hero slain.
And corruption stacks are on.
Under attack.
Slide comes in on Mischief. Stage dive just to secure the kill.
Hero slain.
Yeah, they'll just slowly walk out. They got nothing to hold them down.
Blue team just gonna clean up their lane. Whilst red team get the mercenary camp. Objective up in 10 seconds. This is blue team's a comeback. Hopefully they can get level 10 out of these waves they are defending.
The beacons are now online.
They do spot out the blue team at this camp. They are going to go into that fight knowing that the blue team have just picked up their ultimate. A lot of damage coming out on that Joanna.
Hero slain.
Malthael doing heaps of damage. Horrify does come out, doesn't save the team. Probably should have used it now rather than before. Lava Wave comes out. Gul'dan goes down.
Sounds silly. The variant went taunt. I don't think it's the right time. You're behind. You need to get pickoffs. You don't have enough damage coming out. You need to go the other ulti. You're not going to get enough initiation coming into them.
A lot of damage coming out on that lead. She's gone. Stage dive coming in. Miss Mischief getting pushed out.
A reckless plan. Legions of Zerg have caught our scent. No!
Taunt comes out on the Malthael. Doesn't secure the kill.
Team's core.
Not much follow up. They are getting the red team very low. Will Gul'dan get the corruption out on the enemy team? Morales heal is just way too much. Red team have picked up the objective. Really just filling up the blue team. Ragnaros does get into the building, swings his axe, and gets the stuff. Secures the kill on Malthael with
Is under attack.
the trait.
Yeah, they got the creeps coming through the top. And that's the same.
Big fear
Red
comes
team's
out. Misses the corruption though. I feel this is really bad that we're chasing right now. That's still 2v3. Grey Mage.
Leaving base. They can't get the targets. They're just literally just delaying them red team at the moment.
Yeah,
Heroes.
there's the kill.
Great. Synergy cocktail.
Blue team's core.
The variant doesn't have any damage. He's literally going into agreement and he's going to lose the fight. Levels difference is just going to decimate with the
The
heals.
Protector's doing a lot of work though. He does get
Oh,
the
he
kill.
actually got it. What was the Morales doing? Stop the heals.
Did you get them all?
I don't think he had the energy.
In any offense, I just want to
He had the energy. I just think that he's doing my ask for 1v1, no heals.
Blue team are on the hunt now. So no one is down on the red team. Varian is coming back up. Joanna going deep. No follow up for that mini stomp. She's just gonna get taken down by that Malthael.
Hero slain. Hero slain.
Here comes the stage dive.
The wave's going to come out. The wave
Oh,
feels
wait.
kind of weak on this map. Like, it
Yeah,
doesn't...
it does.
Is under attack.
It used to be really strong and then they nerfed it after like a day.
Yeah, it just feels like it doesn't control... Like, once you get these walls out on the side, there essentially is, like, so much room to move in.
Pulse bomb comes out and does get that variant. It looks
Hopefully
like
they
they have
finish
enough
it off.
damage now to finish it. Minion wave is coming in through top. Hubris getting super low due to the core damage. Just gonna get topped up by that Morella.
Blue team's core is under attack. Hero slain.
Blue team still fighting for their life here. Can they do it? Joanna going in,
Slain.
trying for something. There's the taunt by variant.
Hero slain.
But Malthael is just too much.
Looks like they're delaying the Neville. You got the cutters coming on and shooting at the moment. That's a GG. Those two cutters up top. We're gonna get it down.
And
One
there's
more
GG
catch up.
call. Well played. MVP. My pick is the ETC. That ETC played so well with his team. Had the wadi blocks, had the beautiful slides, and great stage dive. What do you think?
It feels like Blue Team, they went for this full front tank line, but they didn't get the chance to get levels on the variant and all this stuff. So that's how they failed. ETC played perfect. The Morales played quite well, healing him. Like, they did solid. They knew how much they could go into towers and destroy. Looked like the teams were a bit unfair skill-wise, from what I can tell near the end. But, yeah, the Johanna kind of helped ETC because he would bring everyone towards the target, thus helping
And then
them
he
get
would just
taken.
slide
Yeah.
in.
And yeah, well, you didn't. He already slid in and pushed someone back. Johanna goes past the ETC, and then brings everyone in. That poor target's got 3 or 4 people around him. Johanna just killed their target. Johanna should have done something like blinded them, let the target come through, and then try and pull them away as they're trying to pull in. The Johanna just kept pulling too early. Just needs to slow it down a bit and think about his teammate first, because he just pulled them in dead.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, it's ACC.
Yeah, cool. Let's go let him know.
Drag me up, boy.